In the medium large. Okay. How about this? I love it when we have the chance to, look at the show together because we were just picking through everything. And Heidi, first thing she did, she goes, Lynn, have you ever seen anything so elegant in your life? And I said, no. It is our beautiful island elegance. I can only imagine. I just came back from the islands not long ago, and they have those fabulous boutiques. And of course, they're all, pieces like this that it brings you back to that place and time. And they're an absolute fortune. But they get you. You're there. You want to have something to remember that special time. Exactly. But here's the thing. I can't get over this. What we are doing brand new, and as beautiful as it looks here, wait till you see it on. It will, simply take your breath away. So this is all genuine mother of pearl. It is. Okay, so there's 5 graduating strands here, the most beautiful, genuine mother of pearl. Then nestled off to the side, look at this. Look at this like conch shell, if you will. Is that stunning? Killer. And we took $50 off. I will tell you, once again, this is one of the very highly collected pieces, like the boutique pieces, the limited edition pieces. I have only 80 remaining. That's it. Even though it's the first time you're seeing it. Crazy gorgeous. It's $199.95. 5 monthly flex payments, so basically $40 there. That's what I want you to see. What do you think, guys? Oh, it's drop dead beautiful. Really, if you're going... That's a first you want to know. Yeah, I have a wedding this weekend in Newport, Rhode Island. Perfect. I think I just think that is gorgeous. It's so hard to find elegant, fabulous white jewelry. Yes. Here, if you need one of those that'll take you right over the top. Dynamite. Look at this beautiful shell that is, the enameling here is done in a beautiful whisper of there's a little bit of iridescence in that beautiful shell white color. And then the pave work is absolutely a sensation. You have the beads, 8mm faceted white mother of pearl on one side, and this beautiful, beautiful breadth of, let's see, there's 2, 4, 5 strands of these mother of pearl discs. And you can't see on the screen, but when I'm looking at from this angle, those iridescent colors, Heidi, that are popping off, like the pinks and the blues, and it's just I love mother of pearl. I'm a mother of pearl. I think it's just, there's nothing more beautiful in the summer than mother of pearl. And then, of course, there is that matching earring that is the perfect match. The earring, we have fewer than 24 pair remaining. Dear. That's it. If you want the earrings, we'll give you the item number for that. They're $69. Are they $69.95? I believe they're $69.95, and they're available also with 4 monthly flex payments. So if you want to get, get those earrings before they sell out. Get this necklace. The necklace, just so everybody knows, is 19 inches in length, and then it's going to come with your 3¼ inch, as you do, the signature Heidi extender in the back here. So it'll be stamped Heidi Daus. It's easy to put on. It's easy to take off because Heidi does her classic toggle. Exactly. Right. So beautifully finished end caps, everything. Isn't that just killer? I have now maybe 50 remaining, so we're going to offer it for 2 more minutes or sell out. Only one of its kind that you're going to see on the day. Now, in the collection, not on the day. Just think if you're going, if you have an affair at the beach, or it's in the middle of the summer, even if you're in the middle of the country and you just want to feel like you are at the beach, this to me will take you there. It has taken me there. It has taken me, period. It's one of those collector's pieces that will be, you'll love it forever, and hand this down because this is a most unusual, the combination of the enameling back with the mother of pearl and those beautiful Swarovski crystals. I just can't tell you how great it feels around your neck, whether you're wearing a strapless something. Look at that. Look at this. Girls, you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to do it. Listen, you don't have to feel, excuse me, guilty, because with the flex pay options that we're offering here, think about this. It's under $40, and it's going to be at your front door. Okay? Even from the side profile, the way the enameling comes down in that mother of pearl on the shell, and then the beautiful look of diamonds, and then the faceting. Up here, you did the little disc on the 5 graduating mother of pearl disc, and up here, it's all faceted mother of pearl. It's just in the round beads. It's beautiful. It really is. I wish we had another 500, but they are definitely on their way out. If you want to take a look at the earrings real quickly, I don't even think we're going to have a chance to do a presentation. They're so pretty. Yeah, I'm down to 12 pair of earrings. Oh my gosh. Yes. I knew you were going to love it. Girls, I knew that you were just going to love it. And if you're treating yourself. If you can get both. It's kind of, this is the kind of thing that you would kick yourself if you
purchased the necklace and didn't get the earrings, that is, a really, look at how perfect, they're the perfect size because it is such a major, fabulous necklace that, what are you gonna put on your ears? Maybe a diamond stud, yes. But, boy, this really does the trick.
And the way it just really slopes.
It frames your face.
Yes, and it slopes up the ear perfectly.
Yes.
It's that pooling.
Yep. It truly is like